We'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Arkansas's offense will start this game off with the football. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Wide open downfield. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Makes a man miss. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Using his legs, it's Fields. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Wilson to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chains. The Razorbacks are marching down the field. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Grabs it inside the 15. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the Razorbacks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving. Back's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And the Hogs have put up the first touchdown of the game, and whooping.
Whooping, going nuts in the stands. Great fan base. They get excited, and you get out to the lead early, put that score on the board, they are going nuts.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blocker. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to it. Fires one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Horned Frogs will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Oh, he's got a chance. Fights off the defender. And he was running with authority, especially with that stiff arm for a solid gain on the play. The Razorbacks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll give it to the back. Nice move to keep running. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wilson will throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Second down, he'll throw it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Bring in the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
It's been a tale of two drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up one first down, but really nice job there on that third down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They're dealing with a second and long. Running back searching for a hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
The Horned Frogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fires to the right. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wilson to pass. Unloads to the right. Finds his man. It's Ferguson. And he'll be brought down.
There's a great saying in football. It's not the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. Well, my Jimmy's better than your Joe.
Surging forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Sets up the screen. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. They'll leave it with him. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. Motion from the wide receiver. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Setting up the screen. Turning it on. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Split backs here. Now on the option. Now the toss. Past the first down marker and still running. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the tailback. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. He'll try to do it himself. Finds a crease at the 20. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On third down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just...
And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Horned Frogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Well, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown, TCU. Extra point here will tie the game. And the point after is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Very intriguing Big 12 matchup today, gentlemen. Here's a look at how it finished up. Iowa State delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Ames. Thing is, this was a road victory. And a win like this is going to resonate throughout the Big 12. Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Give to the back. He's out past the 35. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
Caught behind the line. It's Clapp. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. A third down try for the offense. They'll run it from the gun. Can't get him to the ground. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They finally make the stop after a terrific return, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down. To throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Thomas. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
Yeah, and there's nothing harder on a defense than when you run play action and you suck me up a few steps. And you got tight ends like this, Palmer, that can run down the field, be a big target, and make big plays behind those linebackers.
Man, they're changing the position now, too, I think, Dave. There are more and more athletic guys playing the tight end position today in college football that can run down the field vertically and make plays like that. These aren't just...
Turns it on down the left side. Into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. Bringing it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Hands it off. And some room to work. Puts up the first down, still moving. A really productive run gets it up to the 31-yard line before he goes out of bounds. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Running it to the right. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ferguson. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First down, 10 yards to go. Wilson will throw. Quick strike complete. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Wants to go up top on first down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Gets the back moving. Wants to fire on second down. Got his man quickly. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. And the Razorbacks lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. On the shuffle. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. The Razorbacks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Looking to throw again. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. Snap in the shotgun. Looking for the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him. And that is the way you finish a first half. And now you got a chance to tie this football game.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they tacked on the extra point. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Got a man. It's Baker. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. The Horned Frogs want to move quickly. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. After the big first down sack, it's second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. It's the grab. It's Payne. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds, and this offense trying to put something together. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Unloads to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. And the Horned Frogs line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Fayetteville. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Razorback Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Razorbacks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. There he goes. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Off play action. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. Quick touch pass to the receiver. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up.
And these little touch passes, man. They're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth game if I were allowed to have to push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Looking for a man. It's Russell. Going for it all. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. He slides that just inside the right upright. And now they take the lead. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Ferguson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of 1st downs, now out close to midfield. Grab behind the line. It's Ferguson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Clapp. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Wilson to pass. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The Razorbacks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. From the gun, looking for a man. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll keep it himself. Touchdown, Razorbacks! They take the lead with the 6.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Tough to beat in action, gentlemen. You know that. Let's take a look at the highlights. Akron has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. They're trailing by 28 to Central Michigan. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Catch in the middle. It's Ezukama. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those two interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Right back to it. Got enough for the first down and wants more. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on first and goal, they can also drain the clock. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had.
Touchdown, Arkansas! And they take it in for 6 more points. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over and move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Trying to escape and get it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The Horned Frogs headed quickly to the line.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job.
He lets it fly. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? So now it's second and long. Looks as if he's going to run it.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. With jet sweep pass. Breaks into the open. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. And the Razorbacks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
it's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wilson will throw. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it all in that last play.
Looking left. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Tries to do it himself on the draw. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the good news is you got the 1st down running it there on 2nd and short, but the bad news is you're down by quite a bit here in the 4th quarter, and 2, 3, 4-yard gains aren't going to get it done. You've got to start chucking this thing vertically to get back in the game.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Makes the catch. It's Ezukama. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up at this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Here comes the heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Back to pass, it's Russell. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense
unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lead in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
And the extra point draws them closer. It's 31-24. So a drive there of 85 yards. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. Coming out with it, it's Brown. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
And they fail to hook up on third down.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on third and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now decided to go for it, setting up a fourth down. And this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Oh, they're after him. Catch in the middle, it's Payne. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking for a crease, it's Payne. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
To throw, it's Russell. And his throw is incomplete.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up and...
Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil, guys. See if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting...
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. They'll leave it with the lone back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. They'll run it from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Dropping back, it's Russell. Snagged in the middle, it's Ezukama. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Lost a throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Baker. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And the Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads it left. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Timeout on the field, and 4 ticks left to go. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He wants a big play here late. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.